Welcome back, everyone. It's EvanHusa57 here. We are back on Neverwinter on the Xbox One. So, as you guys know, I haven't been doing that many videos recently. I had some internet issues, and while my internet was down, I was asked to do a video about the Quartermaster's enchantment. And this is a really important enchantment, but a very weird enchantment at the same time. So I'm just getting around to recording it. I bumped it to the top of the list because there is only about another 4 days, roughly, left on the event that you can actually get this enchantment from. So you get this enchantment from the Siege of Neverwinter, or you would have to buy it off of the Tarmaloon Trade House. Now, what makes this enchantment interesting is, unlike other utility slot enchantments, this one basically doesn't tell you what you get. At a rank 5, which is a blue one, you have a 0.5% chance after killing a target to find a bag of goods. Multiple copies and higher ranks of the enchantment increase the chances of finding a bag of goods and improving the quality of the goods found, including refinement stones, campaign currencies, enchantments up to rank 7. So basically, this is one of those enchantments that's very useful, but it used to be pretty much the most expensive enchantment in the game. Now, it is no longer that expensive, but just to give you an idea, a rank 7 one of these enchantments, prior to this event being brought out for the second time, was selling for 700 to 900,000 diamonds, because there basically is no other way to get the enchantment. You can only get it through this event, the Siege of Neverwinter. So if you farm the Siege, which is really super easy to do, what you can do is come over, and if you do the heroic encounters in your daily quest, you're going to get currency that you can talk to the supply sergeant, and it'll be all the way down at the bottom. You can buy a rank 5 Quartermaster's enchantment. You can also go about farming for these by getting the medallions of battle, and buying the Scavenger's Pack, which has a chance of giving you a rank 7 Quartermaster's enchantment. So that's just another way that you can get them. Now, more about the actual enchantment, because I know you guys are going to be like, well, why in the world would I use that thing? Why am I going to go out of my way to get it? Alright, well, the video is everything about the Quartermaster's enchantment. As you can see here, I have one on my gear. Now, this is pretty much maxed out. I'll go ahead and show you. Well, it was almost as maxed out as I could get it because of the cost. It's a rank 8 and it's ready to upgrade. So at rank 8, you have a 1.5% chance to find a bag of goods after killing a target. Now, I can rank that up to 9 and things like that. That's what I'm going to be trying to do. So, why you want this enchantment in your utility slot over, say, a Dragon Horde enchantment or a Fey Blessing enchantment or something like that. Why do you want this in addition to that? Well, let's look at the items that you can get. Now, to start off with, you can actually get an item that is lower than looted goods. So let's say you did this on like a level 15 character or something like that, and you had one of those enchantments. I wouldn't recommend it because depending on the level of the enchantment and the level of the enemy that you kill will determine whether you get a white item, green item, blue item, or the purple, which is abandoned gear, or the best reward that you can get, which is spoils of war. Now, another thing that makes these enchantments very, very useful for high-level players is the fact that you can donate these bags, which stack up to 999 in a single inventory slot, to your guild stronghold for 350 surplus equipment each, if you're doing the spoils of war, and a decreasing amount for the rarity of the other bags. Now, the reason why that's important is it allows you to get surplus gear for your guild extremely easily, there in turn granting you guild marks extremely easily and allowing you to get other armor that you might want or things like that. So I'm going to open a couple of these just to give you an idea, because they don't tell you what you get. For the most part, you're not going to get super useful things. There's only a few out of them that you really want, in addition to turning in the lower stuff for surplus equipment. Most of the time, you're going to get like injury kits, insignias. Now, if you have a low level character, that's actually really good because you can get your insignias right off the bat. You can get your injury kits right off the bat. You can get minor enchantments and runestones. You can get items for professions. You can get all of this basically for doing nothing other than walking around and killing things. It's very, very easy to do. You can get all your kits and things like that. So you see, I'm not getting really great stuff from these green bags, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. A couple insignias, a bunch of profession resources, and some enchantments. Open 2 more of those. Okay? So that's basically what you get from a green one. Now from the blue one, which is the discarded equipment, and if you're farming in the Siege of Neverwinter, you'll primarily get discarded equipment and a little bit of abandoned gear. And you can open those, you're going to get higher value items for the most part. Alright? So I'm not getting like a super big difference, but I'm starting to get rank 3 enchantments, better injury kits, not just the little tiny ones, better profession resources, things along those lines, better potions, basically higher level. Super simple. Now I'll show you. Unfortunately, the insignias, they bind to character. Basically, you can't trade them. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So this is all the stuff, as you can see, that I've gotten out of the overflow, or it's in my overflow bag. I can't use the injury kits. I can't really do anything with the injury kits, so I'll just sell those. Not really worried about the skill kits and the basic potions, because all I'm doing here is talking about this enchantment. I'm not really going to be actually going out and doing anything else. So let's go back and look at what you can get now from the abandoned gear. Now this you can actually start to get pieces of unidentified gear. Higher level enchantments, higher level potions, in addition to higher level injury kits. So we start to see the Residium and the Witchwood, the rank 3 Azores. You can still get junk, because, it's random, but then you can also get your greater injury kits, which are for level 60. Your elemental fire and water, things like that. Again, with the Residium, which is very important for professions. So you can get all of this out of those packs. Now we'll do it one more time. I'll show you what you can get from the Spoils of War. So let me just discard a little bit of stuff because, unfortunately, I don't need those pieces of green gear. So primarily, I donate this to my guild to earn guild marks. But I can open these very nice Spoils of War, and you typically can get like rank 4 all the way up to rank 7 enchantments. It just depends. And you can also get the minor resonant stones. You can get the level 70 injury kits. So if you don't have VIP 7, this is a very easy way for you to make injury kits as you're farming. Unfortunately, you do typically get a lot of lower level stuff, and that does have a little bit to do with where you are. So you see that my level is knocked down to 60, or it says that I'm level 60. Well, I'm not really level 60, I'm 70 on this character. So you want to go, when you open these, especially the Spoils of War, you want to go to a level 70 area, or an area that does not reduce your level to a maximum level for that area. This is just so that you get better rewards. It's not going to have a ridiculous impact, you go from getting a rank 2 enchantment to, getting rank 12s, or some, crazy, ridiculous thing like that. But it does have a little bit of an impact, and it helps out in the long run if you're opening a bunch of these packs. You can also get health potions, so you no longer have to go to the vendor and buy them if you do use health potions. And if you want, you can sell the injury kits. As you can see, I'm getting just a ton of injury kits from it. So I can take all the injury kits and sell them. I can take all these enchantments and use them for refinement points, whatever I want. And the best part of it is the fact that these bags only take up 1 inventory slot. So what I do is I run one of those enchantments on a utility slot. Then I run a Fey Blessing enchantment. And then I run typically 2 Dragon Horde enchantments. Now, you could swap that around and only run a single Dragon Horde enchantment and 2 Fey Blessings, or possibly a Gold Gain enchantment. It's completely up to you. I also do like to run, well, here, I'll just go ahead and show you. I run a Savage enchantment in one utility slot because it's a bonus Gold Gain and XP Gain enchantment. Now, that's just my personal preference. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know. I'll be happy to answer them as quick as possible. And I'll be doing some more videos, as you all know, on Neverwinter, Gears of War, and maybe even a little bit on Modern Warfare Modern Warfare Remastered, basically. Until next time, happy farming.